It's in the game.
Excuse me. Just waiting on an opponent. Found one. Who are we playing? Who are we playing? Seahawks versus who?
Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, it's our main event between the Seattle Seahawks and the New York Giants.
Giants, huh?
Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And we're off from MetLife. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
On return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Is he gonna run it?
Start on the ground here. Tracy. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. One play action with Dart. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go.
Dart going to throw again. Finds a man right side. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Spins out of one side. It's a New York touchdown! The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they...
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-0.
To kick off for New York.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he gets him around 6 there. Tyler Nubin with the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Play fake, Darnold. Taking a deep shot here. A little bit of big completion block, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. From the gun, Darnold. He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. A 28-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Walker on 1st down. Gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks tie it up late in the 1st. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks literally won up that opening touchdown drive, huh? As they take a 7-6 lead here.
Jason Myers to kick
Here's
off
Myers now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Back to throw, here starts. Screen here for Scatterboo. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. The Seahawks with an early lead. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They start out with a 3rd and 9. They'll throw 3rd and long. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
Kate, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Fourth down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there.
Here we go. Set.
They'll go. Here's Darts. Into a crowd, and intercepted! And the Seahawks take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Now an inside give to Walker, and he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Here we go.
Offensive line fast. Darnold looking to throw. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
This is Walker on 2nd. There it is, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8.
14, Giants 6. Jason Myers to kick off.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the handoff, here's Scatterboo. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
From the gun, here's Dart. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Dart out of the shotgun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That's Smith and Jigba on the quick slant. And he takes it in, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Jackson, Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Well, Brock, it speaks to the constant threats that these slant routes pose that we aren't all too surprised when one of them breaks for something much bigger than its design, right? And it ends just like it did in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kate, that's exactly right. And the great quarterback coach.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So after the missed extra point, he is still out there. He's going to put it back in play. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Go.
That's going to throw again here on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, this is Scatterboot. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Byron Murphy there to make the play. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Going right back to Scatterboot. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete. And they stop him before he can reach that marker. And now we've got a penalty flag out too. Well, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference. Now, that penalty certainly didn't help their cause, partner. It's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. They're going for this. He's trying to go deep again. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Throwing on 1st. Here's Darnold. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Darnold. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get more points to end a lopsided first half. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And that's no good. His second missed extra point of the day.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Let's go now.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes 2nd and 22. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Behind stop. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the offense is there to recover, but they're still stuck inside their own 10. So we get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. Well, they scrambled back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you 1 more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost them. That is a safety.
That's a defense that could just sense it. Blood in the water after that last sack. They bring the pressure again, thinking sack all the way, and that's exactly what they get. The safety, well, that's just a little icing on the cake.
And not the way to follow up that safety. They send the free kick out of bounds.
Yeah, he's quitting. GG's, bruh. Whoever you were. Well, I've given up 6 points in my last 2 games. Go again. Actually, I'm gonna check Steam for new games.